Sorry, my phone just died. Um, my phone just died and battery was low. Um, Sorry, phone just died.
No, no, I'm fine. I totally understand. I was concerned about like if someone trying to take away the internet or somehow your phone is not working. However, Julia, I know a lot of people they may gonna ask you the questions like, well, when she asks you about like how do you figure it out about your mom that your mom is not the real mom, well, your answer is kind of been pretty vague because I already got so many texts and DM and everything. They judging you. They basically telling exactly she's not answering the questions correctly. I understand your English is not your mother. I'm very proud of you. However, people are very judgmental and they don't believe until authority and the very legit magazines basically says that you have been right. A lot of people around the world now they are concerned about you that you made a real Madeleine and that maybe the parents because they may commit crime may not gonna allow you to communicate with Madeleine McCann parents, which is again my job is to bring it to attention to people that I know in UK.
I
And
can't hear you.
now,
I can't hear you.
can you hear me now?
Now I can.
Good. So my job is all about to make sure that people who I know and they do have power both in authority and investigations led you and Madeleine McCain parents exchange the DNA. DNA test will prove everything to everyone.
Yes, I think so.
And until that, I want all Madeleine McCain's followers, fans, please respect Julia. Respect her privacy. She never said she's Madeleine. She just said, I believe, I assume, and I need to figure it out if I am, because I don't remember anything about my childhood. I have no enough evidence about my childhood. And all I remember is that something is off with my childhood. So please respect her. Please accept her as a Julia at this moment, a young, beautiful lady that asked for help and telling everyone that wants to find a parent, as she believed that a caring parent is not the real one. However, we will figure it out in a very short period of time. And on top of that, if you, let's say 1%, the DNA test come back and just say that you are not Madeleine, but you're still not a Julia that come from that parents, or you are Julia, but not their Julia. There is something odd with your childhood. I will promise you to help you to find your real parents.
Okay.
However,
I truly believe that I'm Madeline, so in heart, I feel in my heart.
and remember that you're not alone, not only me as a woman, all women around the world at this moment, they will help you and they will make sure that this DNA test will happen.
Okay.
We're back now. Again, with my credibility, with my reputation, with all the work that I did with law enforcement and all authorities that I know all the world, worldwide, I will help you to connect with the real one. All you have to promise me is this: don't give up, don't listen to haters, don't label you, and don't make fun of yourself when other people trying to make fun of you. So again, stop doubting about yourself until we get into the fact.
Okay.
Just gonna be a simple DNA test. What I love about you is that you said from the get-go, I just need to get that test done. Our job, or my job, is to make sure that you get that test. And then, after the answer came back, we will public, we will tell everyone. But until that, be careful about what you are sharing. Be careful about who you are sharing, because that could cause a lot of issues for people, family members, and other people that they know you at this moment. I worked with law enforcement for so many years. I'm also a private investigator. So I know when it came to identity, crimes, missing persons, or when media started to come after those family members, they are not going to leave them alone. So I think your mom is scared of all those crazy things that can come, all the hates. Because again, 50% of people believe in you, 50% they are not. 50% they think you made up stories and you're crazy. 50% that says, no, maybe she's right, and that's what we have to stand up. I belong that 50% that believe in you and wants to stand up to make sure that I'm not assumed. I am really working hard to figure you out, to figure your issues out, to figure your parents out, to figure it out exactly who you are. And if you are Madeleine, with the proof of DNA test, then again, whole world will celebrate with you and everyone will be happy. But the only people that are not going to be happy is parents and all those investigations and all those craziness that could start with them. Because as again, this case not in, is a very, very, very sensitive case. Always happen still, and that's why your parents may need to, if you're Madeleine, then may they need to just really do something about themselves, because the authority is not going to leave them alone. However, at this moment, you are important for me. Your health is important to me. Listening to all the negatives and reading all the negatives, comments, DM, emails, may actually going to put your health in danger. So please try to not open all DMs. Try to not answer all people. Try to not prove yourself to anyone. And let the real things happen to your life. Again, okay. I will do my best to make it happen. Okay. So, my last question, Julia. There's a lot of missing girls, like, as I do remember, that was almost like 4 or 5 cases, which was almost like at the same year, which was about other girl. What made you to believe or feel that Madeleine case is kind of could be your case? What made
it's some reasons that I think like that, and the main reasons are first, my abuser is I mean, I confronted with him 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I told him that I know that he is involved in kidnapping children, that his son is Martin Ney, because he's a surname, he's pedophile too, he's German too, so I think that they both relative, and his reaction only said it. So, and I told him that I know that he hurt me more than I can remember, and his reaction was suspicious because she just first she started to ask me who I am because he didn't recognize me, and she started to saying, how do I know that, who you are, and at the end he hit me like this at the face. So it said me everything, that he was very nervous and stressful, and this is the one reason, the first reason. The second reason is like I recognize a person from a picture 4B, from page Find Madeleine, and this is my abuser because I know this face. I'm over 100% sure that this is he. This is this person.
Do you remember what age you were when the abuser abused you?
Yes, but I have to say that I'm almost sure because my therapist, I believe hers, she said that I she's pretty sure that I can't remember most of things that he did it to me because I can remember only a few situations.
Do you remember?
And
Do you remember your age? Do you remember you were 7, you were 6, you were 5? What age do you remember?
8.
Touch you properly? What was exactly you remember? And maybe not tell me about the details, but like just the important things is that when was it? Like how old do you think and you believe you were that you remember and you do have a PTSD of it? So how old do you think you were? 6, 7, 5?
According to my age, that is in document, 8.
8. Okay. Okay.
8 and 9, but because I remember it's like 8 and 9, but I think because it was he was in prison, but I know that I I told to the court many situations. I mean, a few, but it wasn't like only 3. Like it was more, but I wasn't sure about some situations, so it wasn't. I mean, court didn't take it to this case. So, and it was at home always, and mother's home, and I think that my mom. I don't know if I can say it, but I think that my mom and family from mom are could be involved because it's like they were at home almost always that I can remember. We had in home kitchen that don't have walls, and it was like from kitchen you can see all the living room, and she it was some situations that she uh, touched me when we were in living room on sofa, and some members of family were in kitchen and they even didn't see it. I really don't believe it because it's not a big distance from kitchen to living room.
Yeah, so that kind of raised concerns. I mean, like later in the investigation, we have to figure it out if there is any connections, if we actually go for further action, if there is any connections in between a person who raped you or who basically abused you in some way, and the family of yours, um, because this is important to us. What happened to Madeleine McCann, who basically took care from the place, whom actually took over her, and that's why I believe that she went through a lot, and but she's a survivor, and that's why I believe that she's still alive. That's what I'm not telling that to you because I don't want that this crazy things happen again, that people threaten you, people send all those crazy comments until basically we are sure about the DNA test. However, what I do remember is kind of like something similar to that. However, this is also something that raising my concern that you are mentioning that your mom, especially your mom, saw this and didn't make a move. Because if anyone touching my girl example, even touch it, not in the proper way, I will go behind and behind to basically do everything what goes from my power to make sure that this person will be gone from my daughter.
What is weird for me and suspicious is my mother allowed pedophile who hurt me and his wife, and his wife is my mother's mother. So she allowed them to take me for a few hour, like 7 hours trip to my father to another city. After after I was saying her that he hurt me.
That's actually also again bring a lot of questions. Well, when we start into investigation or where the team start to investigate, they definitely gonna raise that questions through your mom. They definitely gonna figure it out if your mom tell the truth or not.
I
So
asked her. She told me that 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 she first time when I asked her, she told me that that this is trauma for her too, and second time when I asked her, she told me that she doesn't remember this situation.
you do remember that your mom looked at it and saw it, but she doesn't remember, which is, I don't think that's
I mean,
true.
I don't remember exactly this trip, but I remember the moment going to car. And my dad told me too that this situation was really happened. So
So your dad cooperating with you more and trying to give you basically
I
more.
mean, it's like I think that if my family are like involved in this case, a little or more, I really believe that my father, even if he was involved, but maybe not, maybe he is, but I think that he tries to help me, but not with confidence, not with talking about it with confidence. I mean, he tried to give me some tips during conversations. For example, when I asked him are you my father? I said this question to him. So he told me it was a few months ago, and he told me, "Yes, I'm your father. Yes, yes." And a few minutes later, he said with a really sad voice that even if I'm not your father, would would it change anything or no? I think it will change nothing. And it was suspicious for me that he added this sentence to earlier words, and I think that he tries to give me some tips, but and and I think that I thought maybe not now, but I thought earlier that maybe my father is scared of something or someone. I don't know.
Well, again, Julia, when investigations start, when all people around the world and basically media starting to calculate about everything that is going on around you and your family, and if this Karen family holding you back from your real mom and dad, and they knew you for so many years, and they hide you and hide your identity for you and for actually the real parents, then they did really a committed crime. So, however, because we don't know anything yet, we just
I know.
guess. We're not gonna say that they are guilty about anything yet. We're not gonna say anything about like what's gonna happen because again, we are not a judge. But however, they are scared of publicity. They are scared of media. They are scared of social media. They are scared of magazines. They are scared of
They didn't talk with press yet, and it was like a few days.
They don't
They
want.
didn't say anything.
They know if they open the door for press, and that's it. Press is not something that you should play game with or have fun with or make it fun with, because they can destroy, they can come after, and they can basically figure things out. That's what their press basically does. And if I were them, I would definitely communicate with the press, and I would definitely talk and says, well, this is our daughter, and our daughter has some psychologist issues or kind of like, psychotic issues and whatever. Maybe she's paranoid, maybe she's schizophrenia, whatever. This is the proof. And unfortunately, that's not in our hand, and we are so sorry for that. This is our DNA test with her. So please leave us alone, and please don't pay attention to her. That would me as a mom should do directly to press and talk to them. Because if they tell the truth and you are a real daughter, if they tell the truth that you're not connected to any case like Madeleine McCann, then they shouldn't be scared to be seen in the press. They shouldn't be scared. They can just easily say, sorry, my daughter just had some, problems. So we are sorry for public, we're sorry with this and that. They can actually do some press conference and just like, finito, get everything done. The reason that they don't, and they are not even take you to the hospital to kind of like run the DNA test with you, trying to put you in doubt situation, trying to make you to feel uncomfortable about situation. They're scared that maybe many more other things they will come up about them, about maybe your past. That raises concern. So that's why all those things should be investigated and figure it out exactly what's going on. Again, try to relax, don't give up, and again, continue to be patient. I will communicate with you. I will let you know about my investigation team. I already got connect with a couple people in UK. I am waiting for the response, which is they are actually calling me at this moment.
Okay.
424 number, they are calling me. However, I will let you know, and I will make sure, like 100%,
Thank you.
that if everything is true, you will come back to your real family. And I think whole world will be happy. So again, keep yourself more private. I know you're emotional. I know you want.
Yes, I'm so emotional.
I know you want to talk. I know you want to get it out from your chest. I know you want to connect out there with people and tell about your stories. But remember, so more you go out, so more the negative people come towards you. Not because they don't, it's because they are not the believer that Madeleine is still alive, because they believe that it's gone. Past 10 years, so many investigations, so many things. So they kind of like almost close that chapter. And when someone comes out and says like, I believe this is me, so they're starting to be mad, angry, disappointed all over the place, and that hate come to you. I don't want any hates, any threats, any craziness come to you until we figure it out, your real identity, and figure it out who you are, and give you directions to your real family. So they will start from your parents, from your family first, family members, and then we are going through with Madeleine McCann parents, who basically will get involved as well. But again, if anything happened legally at this moment, when law enforcement get involved and authority get involved, you should not go out online live and tell people what's happened. They definitely tell you everything has to be secret until they choose the day, the date, the time to reveal their identity, or you even to mention if whatever you thought and you think was true or not. Okay?
Okay.
Your own safety. This is also for your own health. Like again, today we just like exchanged couple text messages or couple basically emails or Instagram DM, and I got a lot of crazy comments and hates and DM hates and kind of on the I'm using you, I'm using someone to actually get publicity and all this stuff, all crazy things. Well, I have over almost 10 million followers. I have 500,000 on my Facebook, and I have 9,200,000 people following me on my Instagram. I don't need a publicity. I don't want publicity. But when a woman, a young lady like you, is screaming for help, false or true, I don't care. Until I figured if it's false or not, I will go behind and beyond and do everything to make sure that you get your right. So as I promise to you, to the audience, and to all fans and followers from Madeleine McCann, I will make sure that you get what you want. And I'll stand behind your back. And again, financially, I don't have any issues. Team, I have a team already. I have enough credible to know a lot of people worldwide, and there was a lot of articles about me, and even Madeleine, and even all other cases. So again, I'm here to help you. And I wanted you to do that, and I wanted you to believe in you.
Thank you.
You're not alone. We all women
I
around
know.
on your back.
I have many supporting private messages, but hate is hard, and hardest things he does more.
Don't listen to people out there. Don't basically let them to comment on your things, because again, they send a lot of hates and disappointments. A lot of them out there, they are also very concerned sometimes about you, because again, they see the young lady come out online and mentioning about some very sensitive case, and what if actually other crazy people out there will help you. So again, I think even people who actually judging or judged you or judging you at this moment, they kind of have some concern about you because you're young, you're beautiful, and they are scared that other people out there, they will use, they will abuse, because there's a lot of charlatan out there. There's a lot of crazy people out there. There's a lot of opportunists out there. There's a lot of people that can promise you all fake and false promises. They can harm you. They can hurt you emotionally, not physically, but emotionally. So again, for your mental health, hold yourself back from social media. And even if you want to talk with people, with audience, do it, but in a very delicate and in a very careful way. When investigation started, again, the authority will not allow you to bring anything to attention to people until they starting or they done with investigation.
I know that. I know that.
So again, honey, stay calm, relax, and from now on, you have me,
Okay.
or better say Dr. Fia Johansson, that will and will do everything to make sure you get the right things you want. And again, if 1% you are not Madeleine, and the DNA test come back and no, you are not, I'm still not going to leave you alone. I will continue to help you, and I will continue to find the real parents if you figure it out that they are not a real parents. So I will help you anyways. It was a very pleasure to know you. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I get involved. And thank you so much for this live.
Thank you too.
And at the same time, again, be very careful about going live with other people, releasing more information, because my investigation team has started already about 8 hours ago. I got a lot of calls, just even now I can receiving a lot of text messages at this moment from UK. I actually got 3 text messages from Poland, which has come from the authority. And I also got a couple actually questions about to identify myself and all other stuff which is related to our job as a private investigator. So, however, it sounds like if everything is working out, sounds like if my 9 million followers, however, whomever is following me right now worldwide, starting to realize that something is missing here or some puzzle is missing. And that's why they will help to make sure.
So we will be in touch, right?
Absolutely, honey. Keep in touch.
Okay. Bye.
For you is a night for me is almost about 12:17 here, actually in LA, in California. However, I wish you luck and be well, stay strong, and I am with you.
Thank you. Bye. Hi, guys. Bye.
Good morning, everyone, and good morning, honey. How are you?
Fine. Very,
You must
very good.
you must be happy at the same time. I think the most important things is about like that you are excited about what happened from last night. So as you can see, I didn't sleep last night, so all my feelings was about to make sure that they take you seriously, and I have to tell you that Kate is really take you seriously right now, and they absolutely going to connect you and make that DNA test happen. It was not an easy task because, as you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of legal aspect. There's a lot of other things that they need to go through. And again, sorry, my eyes is not opening because whole night I was on the phone, and because in UK was a morning, here in US was night, so
1
I
second.
didn't sleep.
Give me 1 second because I have to. Wrote to me about the article, but a person who I talked with a few months ago, and this is a person who were next to Algarve when Madeleine's missing. I mean, he was police talked with him. This is the person who was suspected by police that he took pictures to children, something like that. And when I started to research this case, I found out about him. He's Polish, and just called him. And once
Well, again, you don't need to talk to anyone. You don't need to talk to her.
Okay.
Yeah,
My grandma called me.
Your connection is go back and forth. That's why, I mean,
My
when
grandma called me.
your grandma, okay, what she said, honey?
She said that I'm a very bad person, that she doesn't want to meet me anymore, and she started to shout at me, and I asked her for a DNA test with her or with my parents, and she told me that she will not make DNA test with me, and I can't I can't I don't know how to say English, but I can't blackmail her or something like that. That I can say that she has to do it. So she said that I'm a awful person, terrible. That I'm making a hope to Madeleine parents. That I'm not normal person. I'm very very bad person, and she doesn't want to know me anymore.
As I said, my love, I think they're trying to protect their own kids. I mean, like your grandma. So I believe
And
that
she doesn't want to make a DNA test with me. So it's
that's what I'm saying. You know, the one things that really make me to be concerned about, and I really kind of believe that that was something that I really felt that was odd from your family. Let's say that whatever your mom said or saying, or your grandma said and saying is correct, and you do have issues, you don't know your identity, you have like mental issues, you this and this and this. Even if they says whatever is true or not, if I were them, I would take you to the hospital. I would do the DNA test. I would have a paper for it. I would basically show to the press, and I would basically said that please get off of my daughter because my daughter is mine, and so they
I'm sorry that you have to go through this, my love. I'm so sorry for you. You're not alone. Listen to me. You
I
are a
am alone.
no,
My
you don't.
boyfriend wants to leave me too.
Listen to me, honey.
Because of this case. And I'm alone.
My love. Listen to me. You're not alone. People heard about you. People are touched. And even if you're gonna say, I don't want to do anything, the Madeleine family is not gonna let it go. And who actually lost the kids for so many years would never ever lose the hope. Even 1% of the hope would never ever lose that hope. She, she has the gift, she has the sewing. She would never ever let it go until she figure it out if you are her daughter or not. It doesn't matter what other people says at this moment. I believe that your mom, your dad, and basically grandma could kind of stop this if they really believe that you are not a daughter to Madeleine, or Madeleine, the daughter to Kate. So they didn't. They easily could go to the press, talk to the press instead of hiding themselves. They easily could go to the hospital and do the DNA test, prove actually the birth certificate of yours, and do a lot of evidence, bring a lot of evidence to press. So easily press could kind of turn you off and say, oh, sorry, this poor girl, she just lost, her mind and blah, blah, blah. We have evidence on that. They didn't done any of those things. They didn't even actually give you any evidence. To me, it's pretty fishy. It's concerning that why a mom who says that I'm
And
a
she said that I'm not normal, that I thought almost whole life that they are my parents, and now for a few months I think that but it's normal because I raised up there, and I think it's normal that I thought that they are my parents because I don't know.
well, listen carefully, honey.
But what is wrong? That I want to know the truth. I asked them for a few months for birth certificate, for pictures, for for DNA tests a few times, and and I don't know. They try to make me bad, make me feel bad, I think.
Why you even allow that this negative feelings and negative thoughts about yourself or about them come to you right now? You got like a victory today. The family of Madeline agreed to do the DNA test. Again, because I'm sleeping right now, I'm kind of like standing up and talking to you. Like my eyes is not even opening because whole night I was awake and make all those things to happen. Again, let's say 1% um, you're not Madeline. Again, we are not going to leave you alone. We're going to be with you. We're going to be around you, surround you to help you, whatever.
I'm very scared. I will be alone.
But listen to me. I think mom, your dad, mostly your mom and your grandma, they are very scared of outcome. They are concerned for the outcome. And again, if truth and you are a daughter, then it has to happen.
But
You,
I still love them. I rise with them.
of course, listen, the, the love that
And they, mom blocked me. She didn't. She said that she will not meet me anymore. Grandma said the same. And I will never see my little sister and brother. I'm scared that someone will happen with them
listen to
because
me.
I love them so much.
Listen to me, my girl. Listen to me.
Why I did this? Maybe it's a wrong thing. Maybe I couldn't do this. I believe that I'm mad, but
At this, they start, listen, be strong. Come on, be strong.
I'm trying, but it's hard with these orders like I have.
You got this. You got this. We got this. You got this. At this moment, Madeleine's family would not even let go of these things that is already now exist and talking out for a couple of months, actually for a couple of days, about them, about herself. They that if you are Madeleine or not, they will make sure you are. So they're not gonna let it go.
But
However,
I believe in 100% that I'm Madeline. But I'm scared of my that something will happen with my
when they
siblings, step siblings,
not gonna
because
lose,
they're children and they're really young, and I love my sister and my brother very much. They are
why,
the most incredible children of this world.
beautiful girl, why thinking? Why you are think that things is gonna happen that way? Why you are thinking that you're gonna lose them or the kids and all this stuff? Why you're overthinking? All this all
No, I'm good in overthinking.
concern, but you should stop had these concerns, that worries, that discomfort, because you don't need to be scared of any of those things, honey. Or so don't concern about it, my love. You just overthinking, you overreacting, you overthinking, and you are overwhelmed. I'm sure that you go through a lot. I'm sure that you had a lot of crazy emails, comments, even from your family, a lot of crazy messages. But listen to me. Your mom and your grandma, the current one, could stop this by prove it to the media or prove it to someone that our daughter is mental and she doesn't understand anything and please just leave us alone. But they didn't willing to do that, not even to you. So that means something is odd, something is fishy here. That's why we have to figure it out if you are a real Madeline or not through the DNA test. This is what you wanted. You know, when you
Yeah,
strongly believe in the goal that you have in your life right now, is that if I have to figure it out if I am Madeline or not, whole
yeah.
world, me, and almost like maybe around 20 million people around the world, they helping you. They wanted you to do that test because they want to figure it out if you're a real Madeline or not. Because now everybody is just into the doubt situation. So again, I'm sure that Kate would never let it go of this because again, for a mom who losing the child or lost the child for so many years, what is so important is that if any sign coming that maybe says that my baby is still alive, they will grab it, they will hold it, and they will come after. But don't concern about you're going to lose your family. If they are a family that raised you, which you are going to be thankful and grateful for the rest of your life, and then we're going to figure it out how and where, they never leave you. They never going to hurt you. The family may get mad, may get upset, may get uncomfortable, but they will come back and they will help you and they will basically say, again, the Madeleine McCann case, honey, it wasn't a little case. It's a big case. And
But I'm really bad person, and I'm scared of something more that Kate, if I will be mad at Kate, and Jerry will not like me because I'm I'm scared of this too because people wrote about me very bad things.
listen to me,
And
honey. Listen to me. I'm by myself. If ever anything happened to my child for so many years, I lost it, whatever, I would die to find them. I would die to be with them. And it doesn't matter what type of problem they do have. It doesn't matter how they look like. It doesn't matter at this moment. I will go and find them. I will love them forever. There is a bond between you guys. So you can't just find me and I'm Madeline and they don't like me. Do you know that for so many years, she cried. She was hopeful every single Christmas, every single holidays. She was crying and was hopeful that only one day, one little hope will come out. So don't say, if you are Madeleine, it's come back positive, they are going to not accept you just because they're not thinking you are good enough. Again, if you are Madeleine, and if the test come back, the positive test come back and you are Madeleine, I'm telling you, the whole world will love you forever. And mom and dad will do everything to make sure you are in a good health, you are in a good condition. No one is going to say why you are this and that, because of one simple reason. You had a tough childhood. You have been with her. There was a lot of stuff that happened in your life. So no one expecting you that be perfect. And even perfect doesn't exist. None of us is perfect. So just remember, honey, take away that anxiety, the stress, craziness, and everything in your mind about that. If I'm Madeleine and if everything got positive, that maybe gonna love me and they're not gonna want me. I don't have any families to go with. No, don't even think about it, not even once. Because a mom who lost her kid would never, ever, ever forget about that baby until she died. So again, there is a hope. Everyone around think that is absolutely a big hope. Kate believes that there is a sign they will go after. And they want to make sure you guys gonna be together soon or get that DNA test done. Again, my love, I understand that your Karen family not happy, totally understand. And I understand because they are not happy, they may not gonna let you to do any type of DNA test, which is again, don't concern about that either. We actually consider about to take action if any of those things happen. However, right now, if they says to us, to media, to worldwide that they are a real mother, real father, real grandma, we need evidence. And if they can't prove evidence to media, prove evidence that you are mental, prove evidence that you have because of paranoia, because of schizophrenia, because of a lot of stuff that basically they said, it's important for you not over 40
1 second.
out.
Okay.
Sure, my love.
Oh shit, my kitchen. Okay.
And sorry, I know it's overwhelming. I know it's stressful. I know you may have a lot of anxieties at this moment. I'm sure it's not easy for you to let it go from your mind, and this is gonna basically hit your mind until you get that DNA test done. I know so many people around the world waiting for that test and the result after the test done. But what I'm saying, I wanted you to believe in one thing. You start your own journey right now, okay? And not only me or 9 millions or 10 millions of my followers, the whole world wants to see the truth about it. Again, either way, if you are Madeleine or not, I am here to help you.
Okay.
Poland, talk to your family, connect with your mom and Karen dad. If you figure it out that you are not real Madeleine, I'm willing to even fly, see your families, talk to your families, and find the truth in everything. But if you are Madeleine, that again, your mom and dad will take over, the real one, the biologic one, and the rest will come exactly the way as it should be. So at this moment, your responsibility and your job in this mission, in this goal, is to keep calm, relax, don't
It's
get
hard.
emotional. That's why successful people, or basically people who are getting in a tough situation, they succeed because they could control the emotions. I know your emotion is so high right now. I know you're overwhelmed from everywhere. I know you can't even breathe a night without thinking, I am Madeleine. I'm sure I am. And then the day after, you're going to feel like, well, what if I'm not? What if I lose my Karen family, and also I'm losing my family too? I'm losing all, what should I do? Well, as I said, stop overthinking. Stop thinking about that something bad is going to happen, because it's not. Trust me, trust the process, and in a good way. The best ever scenario at this moment for me is this. If your parents, the Karens one, especially your mom and your grandma, they are not proving enough evidence or legit evidence to law enforcement, to authorities, to people who basically wants to start investigation, they're gonna force them to bring that. And until that, or what we are waiting for those evidence, you are definitely gonna get the DNA test done, because the Madeleine family, they would love and they would absolutely agree, and they want to even see you and talk to you in person. However, this is going to happen. This is out of my hands, out of your hands at this moment. Every single media is in London, Australia, and other countries talking about you at this moment. So again, this is out of hands. This is a sign. This is a sign that you will, and you are going to gain a control over your emotion when you see that everything
I
goes
read
smoothly,
a little.
nicely, to the right directions. At the end, your family gonna agree with a lot of the stuff that may be disagreed at this moment, but don't concern about someone is gonna harm them or go after them. I know that's a big case, I understand that, but I'm sure if you're Madeleine, they do have their own explanation. You don't need about worried about your little sisters. You don't need like your no one is gonna harm, so no one is gonna do anything towards them. So again, just take it out, all those thoughts and feelings that hold you back from your goal and your mission.
Okay.
We will get it done, honey. So your boyfriend, to me, as a past a couple of days, or basically past 2 days, he sounded to be very helpful, resourceful. So what happened to him? Is he scared? Is he worried? Is he concerned? Why he all of a sudden told you that he wants to leave you?
Because we have problems with our flat, and in Poland, we credits started to raise up and grow, and we don't have possibility to stay in a flat, and he's scared, and he's scared most because I'm now focusing on another case, not on fixing our case about flat, because probably in 1-2 months we don't have possibility to stay here. So he bought this flat to us, and it's something like I feel that I feel that I didn't support him as I should, because he supported me a lot, and I didn't.
Well, he's scared that he's losing you for you because, and if possibly you are Madeleine and the DNA test come back positive, that's going to be pretty tough. That's going to be tough for him because, again, there's going to be new family. They're going to basically make a decision for you. What's going to happen to him? For how long you guys have been together?
Over years.
Say it again.
Over years.
Okay. So that's why I think
but
you
he's
get,
the closest person for me.
yeah. I mean, about like if he's the closest person to you or not, because in the past couple of days, as we had, and he sounded very resourceful. He sounded also very legit and very nice person. I still believe that maybe his reaction come because he loves you, because he's basically was with you for so many years, and now he's scared that Julia is not only mine, so Julia is going to be over a million of people worldwide is going to talk about Julia, talk about like Julia's case, and what if actually she's Madeleine, and what would happen like with my relationship with her. So of course. And how old is he?
How he how what?
How old is he? Like you are, let's say that my age, your age, what is his age?
Age 27.
Okay.
He turned a few days ago, and I was focusing on Madeleine case then, and I even didn't speak with him on his birthday. And it was the first time when I was like isolating of the world. I was so focusing on myself and on my problem, and that I want to know the truth, and I forgot about him for the few days, and I know that he is very worried and sad. I tried to talk with him, but I understand him too. I don't know how how it's possible that I even didn't talk with him on his birthday.
Well, because you're funny. Do you know of an in your mind when you kind of calculate, what if I am Madeleine? What if everything what they said to me in the past of couple of years, and I get it from my parents, was a lie, and that well basically I lived a double life. So it's not easy. Again, something just got into your head. Something pushed you and hold you with some power out there, maybe the universe power, some frequencies out there, some prayers out there, some energies out there, put you through this journey, make you to come out of your comfort zone and get a public, which is not easy. Not everyone has this braveness and personality. So, however, at this moment, you did good. At this moment, you did the right things. At this moment, it's better to know if it's true or not than it's going to stay in your mind forever to not knowing anything about it. So again, it's a tough situation. It's kind of very odd situation. At the same time, it's not normal to calculate your past every single night from the moment that you figured that you are not and you could be possible Madeleine, all those kind of signs, and what your dad tried to even gave you the hint or hint to tell you that you may Madeleine. So again, until we figure it out, if you are a real Madeleine, you're not gonna feel the freedom inside of yourself. Because the
Can we I'm sorry, but can we finish, because I'm very bad emotions.
For the fans and followers in your audience, listen to me, my love. After our chat right now, I'm going to call. We'll talk on the phone. And I want your mind calm. I wanted to remind relax, okay? And
Okay.
everything is going to be exactly the way as you wish and desire for. I'm here for you. My team is here for you, and a lot of other people out there here for you to connect you, to
Thank
combine.
you.
Okay,
Okay.
you got this.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you. Bye.
you know, bye, bye.